I told you that black stuff is salt.
This is a big hole under the ground.
Hey fam!
And welcome to my channel, and today we're going to be checking this video out for the very first time. If you're new here, please consider liking, subscribing, and the link to my Bambi coffee will be down. Check that out and let's get right into it.
Oh my god!
What's this?
Oh my god! It's all made of
cute?
salt. I have never
think
felt
so.
more like I'm in The Lord of the Rings. Honestly.
KGT.
It's
I don't think we actually said where we're going yet.
No, actually.
So, we today are at the Wieliczka salt mine. We're just outside of
Salt
Krakow,
mine.
about
Like 10 kilometers.
so. And this is
This
UNESCO
looks like a
World
house now.
Heritage Site. I believe
Yeah,
it's rock
actually.
salt
Mhm.
that's been mined here since the 14th
Oh,
century.
just hundreds
Oh.
and hundreds of years.
And
century.
lots of people have been
Wow.
interested in coming here, from Chopin to Goethe to,
John Paul II.
yes, many
Wait,
famous
14th century?
visitors.
That was
Goes
like
on.
more than 1,000 years now,
I guess.
right?
She said 14. Yeah, she said from the 14th.
Yes,
then
no,
she said
14th
100,
century.
100 years. Yeah.
We're in the 20th century right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
15, 16. So,
wow.
okay, wow. So it's supposed to be
I don't
deep
really
inside
know
the
what
ground.
to
Eh?
expect,
No.
but we're going to head underground
Yeah.
into the mine.
Maybe not going to the mine.
I'm even seeing
It must be me.
it must be a very popular place.
Yeah,
Okay, we
since
have
the
to walk
14th
down
century.
380 steps down
Stairs.
to the bottom.
Wait, I don't understand.
386 stairs down to the bottom.
Does that thing have a name? Because I'm not seeing a name. That's the
No, like
386. See now, these stairs.
yeah, this stairs like in circle.
Yeah,
So that's like how many floor, I guess.
386 down.
So this can be like 5-story building deep. I guess.
5-story building.
Let's just say 5-story building.
That's too small.
Like 10.
Each stair represents a
If
story,
a floor.
a floor. That's 386 floors.
Go, cardio. My morning cardio. Wow, I don't want to get dizzy.
I don't think I
on
can go
here.
that deep. I'm so scared.
Honestly,
What's going to go wrong?
Good thing I had breakfast this morning.
do something. I understand the first salt that they showed is white. Do they have black salt?
I don't know. There's something she called it. The tour guide said something that I can't.
It looks
actually
like
quite
marble,
remember.
but
It looks-
yet
yeah.
it's salty.
The question is, can they kind of refine it to be like actual salt with consume? I don't know.
I feel like because she told them to lick it.
Mm-hmm.
So if it is not consumable, she will not tell them to
Lick
lick it. Do you understand? So let's keep going though.
It's very salt.
You know how they have brown sugar? So they might have brown salt. They don't even know.
Yeah, this channel are made of salt.
Chapel. This is the oldest chapel in the whole mine. And the chandelier is just taking my breath away. It's made of salt.
I said it. I said it. Because
Yo.
I noticed the structure of it. I was like, it's not looking like
The crystal-
any. Do you understand? I feel like it was made of salt. My eyesight is great. Learn from me. Learn, and look well.
Yes, Sensei.
Stalactites coming from the ceiling, and all these beautiful carvings. It's from 1698. And there's evidence here too of the salt breaking down as a result of all the visitors that they have. They breathe in and out, and it brings humidity. And so it's really difficult to maintain. But the fact that this has survived in this way.
I feel it's really deep enough. Like, say the whole place won't just crumble. Okay, so just a tourist spot to see. I guess the word too salt.
You know, back in that year, right? Salt was kind of like a very valued commodity.
Yeah.
Unlike the way we see salt as a common thing in this present day, there was a book I was reading one certain time, I can't remember the name. It talks about how people exchange goods for salt.
Yeah. I've kind of heard of something.
Do you understand? And it was very, very, when I read it, I was like very fascinated to the fact that, wait, is this not just the salt I
So
go
it's
to?
kind of the cheapest
Thing you can get, like currently in my country, like I don't think you can get it very expensive, very cheap. Like it's like a everyday commodity. So sorry for that pause.
Isn't this great?
Yeah, I could see the happiness in her face.
The We've just walked into this enormous space, and just to think that this used to be a solid mass of salt, you know, rock solid, and over time it's just chipped away and chipped away and chipped
All
away.
these things were crafted
Years
with
and
salt.
years. It's
That's not possible.
unbelievable. And this
But,
chamber
like-
is named after King Kazimierz, who was a king of Poland in the 14th century. He was one of the owners of this mine. They've got more
As far back as the 14th century, like, so to think about the kind of dig and form a cave so big that people can actually walk in,
Walk into.
and they can make rooms out of it like chapel and other, like, that's so
I feel like the
crazy.
miners sleep there.
Yeah,
Do
they
you
walk and
understand?
sleep
Yeah,
and
so they
continue
don't have to
walking.
just be coming up. You know, they can come up to see their family once in a while, but not like every day. Because going
How-
down these stairs every day is kind of like one
Actually,
kind of
they can-
exercise.
They can actually do it. People back in the
They
day,
will be
can-
burning a lot of fat, man.
Yeah. Actually, back in the day, everybody was kind of fit.
Yeah,
Because
that's
the work
true. That's
hour
true.
was kind of tedious.
got more petrified wood here, and it's just the feeling of space when you're this far underground is truly incredible. This is an example of how they used to use horses to turn this, which would activate a sort of elevator that would bring the salt up to the surface from the mine.
Okay. So it's not. I thought it was them that would be taking it off. But I guess they have a
The
system.
steps are made of salt.
What?
All made of salt.
I told you that that black stuff is salt.
These are the original
Amazing.
steps to get up and down from the 16th century. You can imagine miners with like 35 kilos on their back and a lantern or a candle in one hand making their way up and down. Wow.
No wonder it was so expensive then.
Beautiful.
Oh my god.
This is breathtaking. Literally.
Wow.
Literally.
This is a big hole under the ground.
Literally.
Chapel took my breath away when we first walked in. It's the biggest chapel in the whole mine, the Kinga Chapel, and it's still used for Mass. Every Sunday morning at 7 o'clock, people gather here for Mass. They also use it for concerts. I can only imagine the amazing acoustics down here. And you can also get married here. If you can imagine having a wedding more than 90
This is like a church on the
Yeah.
ground.
All
It's a
of
church
what
in
you
the
see is made of salt. The ceiling,
Wow.
the walls, the floors, the altars. The floors look like tiles, but of course they're made of salt, and there are so many people walking across them every day that they're nice and polished and shiny looking. And something I can't get over in here are all of the decorative carvings of biblical stories. And three miners, not quote-unquote artists, but three miners, two of whom were brothers, over the course of 70 years, the three of them created all of the decorative carvings that you see in here. It's absolutely just unbelievable to think
Wow.
of carving all of this over 70 years. Only three men.
3 men.
For 70 years. Talk about dedication.
Was really creative and hardworking.
They don't have machineries. God, oh my god. That was when talent
We
was
just
raw.
walked about 800 meters down this tunnel, and
It feels like they're still
most
going
of
down
this
there.
mine is actually accessible, and they have a lift, and you can take the elevator down and avoid the stairs.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why they didn't have
Like, I
elevators.
literally feel like my breath is gone. We're in this massive chamber with the biggest chandelier we have seen yet, made of salt. And this space was started in the 1700s and was only open to the public in 2010. And you can see all of this pine wood painted white just stretching up to the ceiling. I really don't have room. We are 110 meters under the ground. And look at where we
You know
are.
what that is?
I have never felt
Sounds
more
deep.
like I'm in The Lord of the Rings. Honestly. We keep going down. Now we're 130 meters.
Like, so there's a lot of area right now that is
That has not yet opened.
exactly.
And I feel like because it's kind of like a national treasure or something, so they don't want people to.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh my god! We've entered now the tallest chamber in the entire mine. It's inconceivably 36 meters tall. And we just heard this crazy story of someone who bungee jumped inside and set a Guinness World Record in this chamber.
Wow.
Underground bungee jumping. It feels because it feels really special, and I hope that it translated through the camera to you guys, because it was hard to capture.
Really was.
You know, the space. It's just, you know, there's 300 kilometers of tunnels. There are 2,000 chambers and all these chapels and sculptures that miners have created over the years, since the 14th century. It's a really special place. I've never been anywhere like this salt mine. No. So if you're in Poland or Krakow, you really have to come and see Wieliczka for
Highly
yourself.
recommend.
But I hope that you've enjoyed seeing it in this video today. Remember to give it a like if you did, and subscribe for lots more travel adventures.
Who knows where we'll go next?
Above ground, below ground.
Could be anywhere.
Above
And
ground.
we'll see you in our next video. Bye.
Please do go above ground for the next one, because this underground was pretty much scary.
Actually.
Yeah, like I was freaking out, because I don't really like being in a place where I feel like I can be buried. Like, bro,
But it's actually so fascinating to see,
such
like,
structure standing
because
to this day.
for me it's the outer building, like the building you come to see looks so simple, normal. You
Yeah,
wouldn't expect such a large space exists underneath it, like literally a city underneath the ground. Like I feel even if it should happen right now, people can actually run there for safety, and
and they'll be
nobody
safe,
will
yeah.
actually look there. Like, because it's so deep and big. Actually, it can take, let's say 10,000 people kind of visit
Visit a
a
day.
day.
So I feel like it can take more than those people.
Wow.
Just that the people that he's talking about, people that come there for sightseeing.
Same.
Do you understand? So I feel like he has the capacity to take more than at least.
And people do come there
50,000.
for chapel, wedding,
Yeah.
concert as well. Somebody even budget jump in there. So actually, it can take a lot of people, tons of people. Like, it's something should ever happen.
Right.
But like, it's so fascinating to say everything was made out of salt, and
the fact that they actually preserve their history is a really huge thing.
like the king of 14th century, like it's there, his name, like wow, bro, actually go down in history, like for real, like that's some drag the great kind of you understand. Keep laughing, you understand. Like that's the kind of energy is given to me,
Okay.
and the treatment actually kind of made those stuff like the painting
Yeah,
and
they were
everything.
absolutely amazing.
It's amazing, like for real. And the floor, like I don't understand the floor is being made, because it's made out of salt, but it look well polished, like a towel.
Imagine you have to clean the floor, you just have to lick it.
Something disgusting, bro.
Come on, it's sweet.
Yeah, but like actually, I've never imagined Poland to have such a fascinating site like
History,
this.
yeah.
And